5 quotes on the power of resilience by Marcus Aurelius explained. The power of resilience is one of the 5 powers of positive thinking as inspired by Marcus Aurelius. This video explains 5 great quotes by Marcus Aurelius on the power of resilience. Let's begin. 1. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Aurelius suggests that instead of being discouraged or overwhelmed by obstacles, we should view them as catalysts for growth and progress. By reframing our perception, we can see these impediments as pathways to find creative solutions and develop resilience. By embracing this philosophy, we shift our focus from dwelling on the challenges to seeking possibilities within them. We recognize that overcoming obstacles builds strength, character, and wisdom. Rather than being discouraged by setbacks, we harness the energy of these obstacles and use them to our advantage. 2. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. He emphasizes that we have the ability to control our thoughts, emotions, and perspectives, regardless of the external events happening around us. Aurelius urges us to recognize and embrace this inherent power we possess. When we understand that our strength comes from within, we become less reliant on external circumstances to dictate our happiness or well-being. Instead, we take responsibility for our own mental and emotional states. By realizing that we have control over our minds, we gain the strength to face and navigate through challenging situations. We can choose how we interpret and respond to events, shaping our attitudes and actions accordingly. This awareness empowers us to maintain a positive mindset, find meaning in adversity, and cultivate resilience. 3. Reject your sense of injury and the injury itself disappears. In this profound quote by Marcus Aurelius, he invites us to reconsider our sense of injury and its impact on our lives. He suggests that by rejecting or letting go of our perception of being injured, we can transcend the actual harm or grievance we believe we have suffered. Aurelius reminds us that our sense of injury is ultimately a product of our own interpretation and response to external events. By consciously choosing to reject this sense, we reclaim control over our own emotional well-being. We free ourselves from the chains of victimhood and open the door to personal growth, forgiveness, and inner peace. In essence, this quote calls upon us to transcend our sense of injury by changing our perspective and refusing to let it define us. By doing so, we can dissolve the perceived harm and emerge stronger, more resilient, and more at peace with ourselves and the world around us. 4. The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. In this insightful quote by Marcus Aurelius, he highlights the delicate relationship between our attachment to things beyond our control and our sense of personal agency. Aurelius suggests that the more importance and value we place on external factors or circumstances that are outside of our control, the more we surrender our own power to influence and shape our lives. By placing excessive emphasis on external factors, such as the opinions of others, material possessions, or outcomes of events, we become vulnerable to their unpredictable and uncontrollable nature. Our happiness and sense of fulfillment become contingent upon these external variables, leaving us at the mercy of circumstances beyond our grasp. Aurelius invites us to recognize that true control lies within ourselves, specifically in our attitudes, perspectives, and responses to the world. Instead of seeking validation or deriving our self-worth from external sources, he encourages us to focus on nurturing our inner qualities, values, and strengths. 5. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. It suggests that our inner world, represented by our thoughts, has a powerful influence on our soul or inner self. Just as dye colors a fabric, our thoughts shape and color our soul. The quote highlights the notion that the nature and quality of our thoughts permeate our entire being, leaving an indelible mark on our character, emotions, and overall state of being. If our thoughts are positive, uplifting, and filled with virtue, they have the potential to enrich and nurture our soul, resulting in a more joyful and virtuous existence. On the other hand, negative and destructive thoughts can stain and darken our soul, leading to negative emotions, harmful actions, and an overall sense of discontent. By recognizing the power of our thoughts and consciously choosing to cultivate positive and uplifting ones, we can transform the color of our soul. It reminds us that we have agency over our thoughts and that by cultivating a positive mindset, we can shape a more vibrant and fulfilling inner world. If you find this content valuable, kindly subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications, so you don't miss some moment of motivation and positivity. Let's unlock our full potentials and spread sunshine together.